Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Ethan, and today I'm playing some Draft Day Sports College Basketball 2022. It's a brand new game. Uh, I'm not a YouTuber or anything. I just like playing this game a lot, and I didn't see that there was a lot of playthroughs for this game. Yeah, I usually like watching some playthroughs, so I decided to make one of my own. So we'll see how this goes. Like I said, I'm not a pro YouTuber or anything. I just decided to record my screen, and here we are. So we'll see how this goes. If you guys like this at all, anyone who happens to come across this video, if you like it, well then just leave me a comment or leave me a like saying you like it, and then we'll keep making some more videos from there. I'll let you know right now that it's Sunday, a little late. It's about 7. I've had a few beers and wine in me, so if I, seem a little stuttery, you know why. But we'll start from the top here. I'm just going to make a new association in challenge mode. And I won't comment on everything, Like I said, I'm not a YouTuber or anything. I'm just kind of recording my screen, figuring it out, showing you guys how I play this game. So, and I've been thinking about making a series like this for a while. And was just like, you kind of have to just record and see what happens. So yeah, we'll just make this like the stream save is what I call this. I do have the real world mod, so that's a really cool feature. If you want the real world mod, just Google the Wolverine Studios forums, and then when you're on the forums, look for the mod section on their page, and look for the CB22 game, and you should find the real life mod. It's really simple. If you can download this game, you can download the mod. If you guys want me to put a tutorial out, I'm more than happy to do that, but that's the only mod I'll be using. So stream save, I can pick the logo. This is how I have it. All these logos is from that mod. So hopefully, let me check OBS. You guys should be able to see everything. We are recording. That would be really sad if we weren't. Like I said, not a professional YouTuber. Just really love this game. So let me know if you guys like this. So, okay, yeah. NCAA is the championship game. NIT, CBI, and CIT. This is obviously the Sweet. I think they just do it like that. Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final 4. So, I guess a little bit background on me. I don't know why this is coming up now. Like I said, just kind of random thoughts. But I've been playing these Wolverine Studios basketball games since the 2017 version, on and off. Really enjoy the games. Have a lot of experience in the game. Been watching a lot of playthroughs online from all the typical playthroughers. So, just thought I'd kind of give my own kind of documentation of everything. I'm gonna do a Journeyman save. Obviously, you guys probably know what a Journeyman save is. Start a low coach and then build your way up and win national championships, and see what school you end up. You don't really have a school in mind. You just kind of building your coach, and if you're like me, you kind of role play a scenario, and you kind of add cool stipulations and just kind of role play out a career, which I really like. So alright, enough rambling, Ethan. Let's get into the game. So let's just use the custom file. This is from the mod. You'll learn about it when you do the mod. This basically has all the stats. I'll use the 1 to 100 adjusted. It's pretty good. 1 to 10 is pretty accurate, but I like seeing the 1 to 100. One thing I do turn off is illegal recruiting. I think this just needs a little bit of work. It's just like a little unrealistic to see like really low level schools pay players and then they get on probation. I just think it's just really random, and it just like top level schools get popped for probation like all the time. It's just not realistic. So I turn it off for now, or I'm gonna keep it off. Keep that the same. Average recruiting difficulty, we'll keep it at normal. Maybe I'll turn it up when our coach levels up, but it's going to be kind of tough when we first start off. Allow conference movement. Well, I like that. Modern day transfer portal. This is the new addition into this game. I love it. The new transfer portal allows you to transfer any of the players to transfer with not having to sit out. So that lets you be able to rebuild teams pretty quickly if you know how to leverage the transfer portal to find good players to help you right away. So I definitely enjoy this version's transfer portal. I know some people don't. I think you just need to kind of give it another chance and just kind of relook your thoughts on the transfer portal. Coaches can leave and go to another school whenever they want, right? The transfer portal isn't perfect, but you should allow the students to have some of the freedom as well. I'm not saying it's perfect. There's obviously been some non-added benefits or non-expected things happen because of the transfer portal. But anyways, I'm just speaking. I'm no expert. I put the injury down a little bit just because it happens a lot, so I just kind of tone it down a bit. Job pressure, I put it up to high, so that's how I play. And let's get on to making my coach. If I sound really rambly, I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, not a pro. Just playing the game, so I'm just going to play the game. Picking a random style. Perfect. First name. Let's just do something corny for a Journeyman stream, right? Let's make him, 40 is a good age. 40. I'm going to role play. I'm from Virginia, right? So I'm just going to role play as like a Division II coach that's been really good in Division II. He's moving up to Division I. Doesn't have a lot of reputation because he's only done Division II. Dream job. I'm from Virginia, so I don't root for the Cavaliers. I root for the Hokies. But what do I want to role play? Let's role play that this guy looks up to Coach K, since it was Coach K's last year, and he would want to work for Duke. I might not end up at Duke. I don't even know what that dream job setting really does, to be honest with you. But, well, let's just role play that this is a Virginia-born man, Division II coach, having his chance at Division I, 40 years old, and is going to see what he's capable of. He has a high ambition, maybe not the highest ambition, but he wants to, if it's possible, if he thinks he can win a national championship, he'll do it. Average on academics, that's fine. He's pretty average on discipline as well. You gotta allow some people to just relax. It can't be full on all the time. We do have high integrity though. We're a man of good heart, but it's all smiles here as well. Nothing crazy. Okay, this I'm not gonna worry about too much. Veteran team. Mostly starters, high offensive pace, less crashing. You can always adjust this later, so that's why I'm not worried about it. I want to go hard on defense. Don't really want a full quarter zone. But you can always adjust this later with the players that you get. But here we go. The skills, this is what I like to do. I base it off rookie. If I'm doing Journeyman, we're going to start from the very, very bottom, which is rookie. And maximum development, a lot of people like to do custom and just let it go to 100. That's a little OP. It's really broken. I've done this, and when you get to 100, the game becomes really easy. So I like to pull it down to elite. But also what I like to do is mix up these stats a little bit. So you get 30, 30, 30, 30 here. What I like to do is I like to drop the scouting a bit, maybe to like 15. And drop the player development as well. Let's say like we don't really know how to scout Division I yet, and we don't really develop players quite yet. We just kind of got the players that we got from Division II, right? But we really know our game really well offensively. We can give some points here. So I'm just like redistributing the points. Let's just say like we get it to 45, and then we also know recruiting is important. So we've learned that we needed to recruit. So this is something that I like to do, is just play around the stats, give myself a little advantage in like recruiting and but like hurt myself on the scouting and development. Since scouting, I can get an assistant that can help with that. And Yeah, you could even do this even lower, but I think we'll keep it like that. And then for something like this, you could keep it 85, 85. But again, I like to do stuff like this, so I don't think I'll ever be an amazing scouter, right? Maybe I'll never be an amazing scouter, but I will be one of the greatest of all time on recruiting. So I will put it up to 100 to try and max it out. And I think everything else, maybe we like lower player development just a wee bit by like 10 to we're like a really good offensive coach, right? We already have a head start, say we're like a really good offensive coach, but we can always be good on defense. Something like this is what I like. So, okay, enough talking. How long have I talked for? I don't even know if it shows you the time. It does. So I've been recording for 10 minutes, and I haven't even showed you guys any gameplay. It's just creation. What a rookie YouTuber. I don't know how long this video will be, but let's get to the job selection. So we are going to go pretty bottom barrel. We're from Virginia, right? So we're going to want something probably on the East Coast. Let's just do this by prestige. I mean, that's on the East Coast. That's Maryland. But maybe we go even more bottom barrel. Let's see. Oh, St. Thomas. Yeah, this is the new Division I school that they added from St. Paul, Minnesota. Interesting. So there's obviously a lot of bad teams here. Massachusetts. I was going to say, I don't know all these Texas schools. I don't mind like role playing as well, like moving to Florida or Texas for like competition's sake to like get better access to talent, but there should be a lot of talent in the Virginias as well. What school do we want to, I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're just going to grind our way up here. You know, we're going to learn our chops. I don't think it should be a team with really high expectations. A lot of these are like finishing top 3. It's crazy. Guess none of that really matters. All right, where do we want to start? Let's just get on with it. South Carolina State. I don't even. Okay, you know, Mid-Eastern Athletic. I haven't even heard of the MEAC, right? Oh gosh, I'm a DD. This is a very, very bottom barrel. Oh wow, hey, this is a Journeyman stream. You got to build up from somewhere. We're Virginia based, but we got an offer from South Carolina. We will take it. All right, let's go. Let's go. Enough talking. Let's get into it. So, for the first year recruiting, guys, we're probably not going to recruit a lot of high schoolers. I've played this version of the game already, and transfers are huge. So we are going to, basically what my plan is for recruiting is to recruit one player from high school or from junior college, like from the regular standard recruiting, just so your coach's rating from recruiting goes up. Because I've tested this, and it seems like if you don't do any recruiting from like the high schoolers, your recruiting rating for your coach doesn't go up. It goes up by like 1 or 2 when it should be going up by like 4 or 5 every season. But if you sign one player, it goes up standard by like that 3 to 5 kind of ratio. So, but at a small school like this, you're not going to pull elite level recruits, right? So we're gonna have to work the transfer portal. Now, I'm going to go ahead and make a couple game changes that I like to do before I get started. I like to sort this by position, so that way this is in like order by position here. But it seems like we have some decent players from what I'm looking at here. We'll get into the roster a little bit here in 1 second. I'm just going to make the changes. I don't like it to stop simming right away. Fast simulation. Yes, we want that. And we want that. Okay. And, okay, we are good to go. All right, so I guess we will take a look at our roster, our strategy, our staff, everything like that really quick. And get started on evaluating the team and get past recruiting, get into the season. These aren't our players. These are not the guys that are the futures. Some of these guys are going to be good pieces, but we're gonna attack the transfer portal when we get there, because I think we can get better players than recruiting the 1-stars. So we'll get into that. All right, so let's check out these emails really quick. Let's get them out of the way. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. Scheduling, I'm not gonna do any asking this year. We only have 1 scholarship. That's so sad, actually. That's terrible. I can't really rebuild with that. So some guys are gonna get cut when it comes to the transfer portal. It just is what it is. I'm not gonna cut them now. Well, I do have to sign somebody. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna sign somebody, and then we're gonna end up chopping some people. When you chop people, you lose prestige. I guess this is a good time to look at this as well. But, whew, wow. So we're not even a 1-star. We're a half a star in the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. All right. We have awful facilities, terrible academics. Holy. Why would anyone want to come to this school and play basketball? 32. I mean, like, I know some, like, high schoolers that are, like, have bigger gyms than this. Okay, well, hey, you got to start somewhere, right? You got to build somewhere. A school like this would give a coach like us a chance to prove ourselves, right? So I guess we're grateful. So let's check out the staff. This guy is making 34 to recruit for us. I guess that's okay. I mean, we're not even really going to use our recruiting budget. We're going to recruit in-state scouting. You know what? New head coach, new regime. Since we haven't started, we can basically fire everybody and not be punished for it. I'm the new head coach, guys. Sayonara. I never like to leave someone out of a job, but new head coach, Journeyman here, making $80K. I will let money be a factor in my decision somehow. I like making that a little twist. But hey, got a long way to go. All right, strategy. I guess we're just gonna leave the same for right now. What strategy are they running? Motion and 5-out. Okay, I like the motion. I don't know about the 5-out. We can maybe 0 out the 5-out there. And what do we want to do here? Can we run like a triangle? I want to run a triangle. Maybe like 70 and like get these guys learning triangle. Like 30 right there. That'll be good. We'll use the sets a little less at the start. We'll move it. Defense. That's good for me. That's good. That's good for me. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so lot to excuse me, wants to take care of. Let's hire our staffs. Let's get ourselves a decent recruiter, I guess. So who would want a first assistant job and can recruit? You? Oh, man. All right. How much do you want? Well, that is definitely a lot of bread, my man. That is a lot of bread. I should have kept the other dude, but he didn't offer anything. All right, we'll give this guy 58, but we're going to give the other guys, like, next to nothing. But, like, we don't really need a lot to recruit here, so. All right, let's get a second assistant. I like a nice scouter. How much do you want, my man? 39. That's a fat penny, man. These guys are expensive. All right. We only got like 100 and, let me check the budget, 130,000. Yeah, I've already used up almost half this, so I have to be very careful. So we're gonna have to cheap out on the staff. Maybe I should have kept the staff the same, but you know, Listen, it's my regime. If if we're gonna go down, we're gonna go down with my decisions. All right, second assistant. How much money can we? Where are the cheapos at, huh? And even you cheap guys want like 30,000. You guys are insane. This guy wants 36,000. I feel like I made a mistake. Because I need enough money for transfers. That's what I'm calculating. Sorry for the random clicking. I should think about that for you guys. That doesn't leave a lot for transfers. That doesn't leave a lot. I should have thought this over a little bit more. Why can't I get these guys on a cheaper budget? It's like everybody in here has like amazing reputation. It's like crazy. All right, 33,000, hire the man. Can I fire you without penalty right now? I can fire him. I'm like, hey man, I changed my mind. You're making a little too much money. 42,000. I still need one more coach. Wow, man, we are really bootstrapping this thing. But all right, I think we can do it. I think we can do it. One more. Good Lord, we are bootstrapping this thing. I should have thought this over. Hey, man, I'm a rookie head coach. What can I say? 16 grand. Give the man the 16 grand. Let's get this over with. All right, let's look at our roster really quick, and then we'll get on from here. So let's look at the point guards. We got 3 point guards. David, 2 freshmen and a senior. So this is our 1 scholarship. This guy actually looks decent. Can't really score, but he can hit shots when he's open. He can pass, rebound. Does a little bit of everything's pretty athletic. We'll see what happens. Jim Herring. This guy should all be from South Carolina. Mostly, right? Obviously. David Sharp has potential. Not really. I mean, I just kind of want to puke looking at the stat line. No, we're not going to look too hard at what we inherited here, honestly. Because James Smith looks like a nice little baller. Nah, yeah, James Smith looks like he can play for sure. Mr. James Smith. Good guy. Doesn't care. Keep an eye on him. Yeah, these 1 stars I'm honestly not even going to give. Because these aren't even my players. Like, really, I'll be honest. Like, I want to cut them. Like, I want to cut these guys so I can get more scholarships. That's probably what's going to happen. Like, holy moly, you're a half star? How are you can't be on scholarship? We got walk-ons that are half stars. Power forward actually looks pretty decent for depth. Like, really, really nice. We got Dan Swift. Not a great player. I guess if he catches it under the rim and he's wide open, he'll put it in, right? He'll rebound the ball for you. This is this guy, right? Kirk? Yeah, Kirk. He's pretty good. Can rebound. Put the ball in. Alright, maybe we should run a little Princeton here. And here, is this our best player here? Jeffrey? Yeah, he is. 40 scoring is the best we got. Inside. Free throw. He's a good player. He's going to be our marquee player for the season. Don't know what that means, but like I said, the first year, I'm not worried. How did these guys end up with 5? Why are these guys even on the team? Whatever. And I want to cut like all these guys, but I guess we got Frank Young, Mark McDevitt, Leonard. These names are insane, but I guess this guy's going to be our starter, this Leonard dude. No, wait. It went to, I don't know. It went to the guard. All right, whatever. We're not really going to worry about the roster because this is just going to be a really awful first year. And we can't get the gold report. Oh my, we really have no money. That is so sad. That is awful. Wow. All right, before I do this, do I still have a chance to make this change? Because I don't think recruiting's going to matter. I would like a little extra money. Okay, so we're gonna fire this guy that we just hired, and I'm gonna rehire a first assistant who can recruit but doesn't want like an arm and a leg. 58,000 was the proposition. Can we get like? Can we like save some money on that? 50 I saw. 46. You know, I don't even need these guys. I just need them to be like a body in a seat, you know? Like, what are these guys going to do for us at this school? It's all going to be the players. Hey, man, thanks for saving me like 14 grand. I appreciate it. We really got to pinch pennies for stuff like this at a school like this, so. All right. Well, now we have more money. I don't know. I think the money's going to help us later. It's not going to help us now, guys, but it's going to help us later. So let's buy the report and let's get on. So now we have 38. That's more respectable. We are in the southeast, right? Yes, we are in the southeast. So, okay, how long have I been recording? Long time. So I'm gonna get through recruiting really, really fast for you guys. Summer travel plans. What camps are we gonna go to? Just the local one, the Memphis one. And we're not even gonna get a guy from here. No chance. It's like not gonna happen. So okay, we're gonna go through this really, really, really quick, guys. I am most likely not gonna recruit. I'm going to take on a recruit, but I'm honestly, the following season, going to let him go and go for transfers. Because that is the best way to build up a team like this in a low-level conference and a low prestige. So, I will record it all, though. I will record it all the first. If you guys want me to skip some of it in the future, let me know. I can always pause. But I'm sure everyone here wants to see a little bit of the recruiting, right? But at a school like this, it's not really going to matter that much, right? So we're going to come into recruiting. We're going to get the little welcome and everything. So what we do is we're in the southeast region. We're looking at all the players. Honestly, for the school that we are at, which is in South Carolina, Orangeburg. Never heard of it. I'm from Virginia, so I wouldn't know. Should be interesting. Yeah, I mean, we're a half-star. We're literally not even a one-star school. So, and I just want to look at the standings really quick. Mid-Eastern. Yeah. I think they call this the MEAC, right? Okay. Interesting. Win conference tournament? Yeah, that's not going to happen, Chief. Sorry to let you down, but that's not going to happen. So, all right, let's get on with recruiting. So what I like to do is just at a school like this, you kind of just take what you can get. Interested? Just add them to the list. These guys are awful. Like, you think these guys are going to be a difference maker for the program? And then we try and unlock some things. So what I'll do is not interested. I'll come back to full, and what I'll do is come down to our state, South Carolina, and try and get anyone that's like a 2-star that's like would meet our god-awful requirements. Maybe this JUCO will come. This like 4-star JUCO. I doubt it, but like you never know. And then we're just gonna add all the 2-stars. You know what? I'm just gonna add everybody from South Carolina. Even if they don't like me, you're gonna have to tell me you don't like me first. You know, at a school like this, you're gonna shoot for the moon and try and just grab the best player that you can. And it's gonna be from in-state. So really what you see me here is just kind of mindlessly adding the recruits from South Carolina. Don't even know what position we need. We know the scholarship I'm losing is from I don't even remember. point guard, but hey, these guys will visit, see? But they'll probably tell us to, like, just piss off because, like, we're an awful school. But let's just try and use some of this. Some of this gets really annoying when they tell you no all the time. But you gotta try. So, okay, you know what? I'm good with that. We're going to watch film. That's fine. Watch film. And then let's get through this recruiting, get into the games, get into the offseason. I want to get into the transfer portal, honestly. I want to bring you guys there to the transfer portal with me. Hopefully we can get there at this episode, and then I can start another one. Hopefully I can get better at recording these episodes, guys. That's what I plan on. I know the first one will be rough. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't do this. They didn't say it was worthwhile. All right, we didn't go visit any of these camps, so we can just skip these camps and just do the recruiting like we do normally. But hopefully I'll get better at recording these videos, guys, and I'll be more smooth at it. And they'll go by with a little less rambling. So actually I'm going to switch up the strategy and just kind of host the guys that are interested and scout them as well. What we're going to do is watch film on these guys. So I got my visits out. So I plan on trying to get one of these out every single day, but we'll see. You know, it's a lot easier said than done. But and hopefully when I do more of these episodes, I'll get better at not saying useless information or just like kind of rambling on. During these like recruiting things, like I would usually pay more attention if I was in like a bigger school, but like really like all of these guys care about is playing at a school close to them, so you really just kind of go for the location pitch. Okay, got that done. Let's get through that, and then let's get through these other camps. We will take a look at people who went to camps, and then we'll see if we have any chance at someone who did decent. So we didn't go to Houston and we didn't go to Chicago. So those are, we can sim right through those camps. Nothing for us to look at here. He didn't think it was worthwhile. This guy enjoyed his visit. We're warm. Top one in the thousands. You know, I don't want to talk to you either, man. This guy had a good time too. At least we have some guys who are interested. So, all right, let's just kind of see if we can generate. Coaches are generating some interest. See, host some of these guys, scout some of these guys, generate some interest, and see how these guys do at the Memphis camp. And if we don't get anyone, that's okay. Honestly, I would be alright with just saving this for a transfer. What I'm doing is just like unlocking their stuff by texting. I never find a difference between calling or texting, and texting it's been faster for me because I can go through the screens quicker. So hopefully I can make these videos better for you guys. You know, I want to make these videos consistently for y'all. Been thinking about it for a while. Didn't really know how to do it, so I'm just kind of doing it on the fly right now. Figured, hey, if you want to do something, you might as well just kind of do it and then perfect it later. None of these guys have interests, which makes 100% sense. Let's actually host some of these guys who are interested, but they oh, it's a dead period. So we're just gonna watch film and talk to some of these guys. So. You know what? I don't even want to talk to these guys. Let's just get through the dead period. Usually I would go and talk to them, but like I don't even care about these players. None of these guys are going to make a huge difference on the program. I want to get through the first year. I don't have any expectations. As long as they don't get me fired, I'm happy. All right. So we got the Memphis camp coming up. So I guess we can see if any recruits did well, which some are probably going to do, but they're not going to come to our school. Alright, so let's take a look. We got a couple recruits that went to the Memphis camp. This guy didn't stand out. It's excellent. This guy's a top 10 player. Who's this guy? Brian Murphy? Brian Murphy, he's a power forward. Let's keep an eye on that. He's kind of high ranked, so we're probably not going to get him. This guy didn't stand out. This guy is a decent player. Oh, guys, he's in the top 30. We're not going to get him. This guy's top 100. Probably not going to get him. I don't even know why I have those guys added. You never know. You can dream, right? Let them tell you no. Don't let yourself tell them no first. Hey, this is a nice recruit. Top 25. Well, give them a chance, man. Or give us a chance. Give us a chance to impress. So, I think I got everybody. Some good players. Good players, man. Could build a really good team from Memphis this year, but okay. Got all my hosts. None of these guys are going to be interested. We're going to most likely get these bottom barrel guys. If you watch film on them, apparently you get a more accurate feel on them, so that's what I'm doing, because most likely we're going to get these bottom feeder guys. Maybe this center in the top 1,000. Maybe we should be happy about a top 1,000 picked up. But, all right, let's just get through recruiting. All right, yeah, I just want to get through this, get through the games. Appreciates my time. At least he was cool about it, right? You don't gotta say it was like worthwhile. Like I like gave you a free trip, whatever. Just host. I don't even want to watch. I mean, it doesn't hurt. I mean, I'm just watching films on the same players. Doesn't really matter. Let's just. We're probably just gonna end up giving to a scholarship to somebody who's warm on us, and it's gonna be how it is. And then you know what? As sad as it is and ruthless as it is, it's probably getting cut from the team. As soon as he steps on campus, he's getting released. It's just how it's gonna go. It's messed up, but it's just how it's gonna go. Hey, we got a little interest here from somebody who didn't stand out, but we got interest. I'll take it. This guy's a top 10 player, Brian Murphy, and he has some interest. Psh, take the offer, man. Oh man, he wants to play for home. Come on in, Brian Murphy. We already have like 1,000, small or power forwards or whatever. Wow, we actually got his whole thing. He really likes us. Location and playing time, brother, Brian Murphy. Come on in. We got you, my man. We are the school for you. All right, let's host some of these guys here. Brian Murphy, we are the school for you, though. That is our guy. He had a really good camp. Really good camp. He is pretty underrated. Top 500. I mean, he's still a great player. He's not to say that. But, this is a guy from South Carolina that wants to play close to home. And he cares about playing time. Doesn't really care about, a big school. It's our dude, man. It's a guy that could probably start for us right away. We'll see. Depends on the transfers. I actually probably wouldn't kick a guy like this off. Top 10 guy? Wow. I'm actually really excited about that. See how he can come in. Probably really good current ability. Good all his stats, good overall player. All right, let's get through this, guys. Let me just spend the rest of this so I don't. All right, August 17th. August 21st. Usually there's an update with how we doing on time. Doing pretty good on time. I don't know how long these episodes are going to be. I figured over an hour, maybe an hour and a half to 2. Man, we're getting some interest. I like that. Man. Let's just host these guys. Why not, man? They're not going to tell us no. They're from South Carolina. They'll at least give us the time of day. For me, it doesn't really matter who we kind of host at this point. I'm not going to even spend the time to hit F, you know. You know what? Let's just check our emails, clear out these emails really quick, and let's just get to the August 21st. September 11th is when you can do in-home visits. So let's just get to that, man. Let's just try and get Brian Murphy. That's my dude, man. That's the guy I want. Other than that, anyone else is just a second option. Wouldn't matter. But I'm going to spend my money to get my recruiting points or whatever. Like, role play, you know. Keep hosting these guys. Become a better guy. Let's just keep on keeping on. I really don't care about those other guys who are interested. I really don't. Because transfers can help so much. These guys aren't going to be that much of program changers. Like, this guy, at least we're getting, like, interest from guys like that. Top 600. Like, you know, like, not really interesting, right? All right, let's go. September 4th. Maybe I was thinking of this randomly. I think I'm going to put the Princeton back for a school like this. I think that'll be, well, yeah. We'll run motion in like Princeton. We'll see how that works. We'll run like motion. Wait, they were doing 5 out? You know what? Maybe that's an interesting little, I don't know. 5 out, huh? All right, September 4th, whatever. We'll get to that in a second when practice comes up. I know practice is coming up soon. So how's Brian Murphy? I wish I had the gold report, but I'm gonna go for him. 100%. He's still keeping my offer. We're cool on him, but if nobody's really targeting him, then we got this in the bank, man. Or I mean, it's not in the bank, but we got a good bit of people who are interested in us. Not really, you know, amazing players. Jamal Moulton. These guys are, let's just look at by overall. Yeah, like this is the best. Maybe some guy like this, you know. But all right, hey, let's get on. Quit teasing, quit wasting time. I hope this is a good episode, guys. If you've watched this far on my first video for me messing up, I appreciate you guys. And if you leave me a comment saying like, what's up, like from now, like, thank you for even watching this far on my botched first video. I hope I can continue to make videos and they go good. So let's get this in-home, man. Let's get these in-homes. Brian Murphy, man. Location, man. Location. You know you care about location. Jamal, you know you care about location. I'm just targeting the top dudes. Honestly, that's my strategy. Nothing complicated here. And I'm not even going to host anybody. Well, I guess I can host somebody. But just went after the top dudes. Finish off these hostings. We have 1 scholarship, and yeah, that's it. All right. Yep. Don't really care. Can actually delete these emails. All right. Let's see. Can we make progress on Brian Murphy? That would be really awesome here. I don't need to land him. I just need to make progress. I just need him to not tell us no. I can deal with I'm looking at other schools. Jared Black. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, Brian Murphy. Yes, he's given us consideration. Scheduling, we'll look at that in a second. Let's take a look at recruiting. Oh, baby, we went up to warm. Let's go, Brian Murphy. Oh, yeah, baby. Come play for the... What's our mascot? What are we? The South Carolina Bulldogs, baby. I feel like every school and their mother is named the Bulldogs, right? But come play for the Bulldogs, son. Woof, woof. Let's go, baby. Brian Murphy. You know you want it. Come, baby. Come talk. Play for the hometown. Show these guys what's up. Let's get these are good backup options. This guy's actually a pretty decent player, top 300. See, worth is I have. Do I have any camp information on this? No, he didn't stand out. So honestly, I would rather go with transfers, even though we are grabbing a lot of interesting kind of prospects. I think I'm going to go all in on Brian Murphy. And if we don't get him, I'm just going to hope that one of these guys will still come, that nobody goes. But something I'm going to do here, guys, going to go to international, and I'm going to waste some money. Basically, why I'm wasting money is at the end of the season, the athletic director and the board of directors, whatever, ask you what you want to improve in the school. You can get either more money, budget, or like more time for your job. So this, we need facilities, but we ain't going to get facilities. And I've found out that if you have less money in your budget at the end, you're more likely to get a budget increase. Obviously, if you have less money, you have a bigger pitch in saying, hey, we need more money. So obviously, I think most of our recruiting is going to be done. $20,000 is a lot. We just got one scholarship, right? So what I'm going to do is just kind of waste these visits. I don't even care what I'm pitching. I'm just wasting those to like waste the money. I could even try and host these guys, but what I've learned in a small school like this, none of these guys will even give you the time of day internationally to host. But that's a kind of cool trick if you haven't played this game, is waste money, and then the board of directors will more than likely give you a chance. I'm sorry, let me say that. If you have $0 at the end, you're more likely to get that budget pitch at the end. Okay, we had some winnable games, I guess. Our kind of away schedule is kind of brutal. Athletic director, jeez. Oh, man. Like, home games, I'm like, okay, we kind of winnable. Away, I'm like, yeah, that's rough. I don't like to change it. Like, I kind of like to be like, hey, the ADs kind of set this for us, right? Like, kind of like for a small school like this, right? Like a team like Arkansas pays a team like South Carolina State to come in and basically lose. But if you win, whatever, right? But this is how we have to fund the athletic department. So I hope you guys are liking the video. Man, if you've watched 47 minutes into this video, God bless you. I have no idea how you're doing it, but I really, really appreciate you guys, and I hope I can make better videos for you guys in the future. So we didn't get Brian Murphy, but he didn't commit somewhere else yet. So we're gonna keep pounding that. Did he turn hot at least? Oh wait, we're on the international region. Oopsies. Where are we? Southeast. Oops, not the full list. Call and watch. Brian Murphy, he's hot. We're 2. Who's number 1? I don't know who's number 1. But maybe he doesn't have a scholarship. Let's pitch it. Yeah, I'm going to gamble still all in on him. Let's throw away this money. This is just me throwing away money here. It's literally burning money on fire. Alright, let's go back to the Southeast region. Come on. Come on, man. You know you want to be a Carolina State Bulldog. Come on. South Carolina State Bulldog. Let's go. Let's have a great first start to the recruiting class for the South Carolina State Bulldogs and the Journeyman journey. The Virginia-born Division II coach, gone Division I. What can he do in his first season? Can he land a massive recruit? Brian Murphy says it was cool. It was like chill. Oh my gosh, please do not go to a different school, man. Let's go! Brian Murphy is a South Carolina State Bulldog, baby. Let's go. This guy stood out. Oh, I guess you should be able to click and go to it right there. But actually, let me show you it right here on this screen. Look at this guy. He's ranked in the top 500. We'll take that. Just outside of the top 100 in his positions. Hey, man, this guy did really well at the East Coast, or not the East Coast camp. I guess we're in the South, right? Yeah. Okay, he did good in the Southeast camp. Top 10, showed out, balled out. He's a really good overall player everywhere, B's and C's, you know. Man, this guy's going to be a nice player. I thought that this guy would get cut. This guy's not going to get cut, guys. Brian Murphy, this guy's going to play. This guy can ball. Like, he's a 2-star, right? Imagine being a 2-star and you're going against all the top. I mean, look at the top dogs who would have went to that camp. I mean, we're in the Southeast region, right? Like, so you're talking about being a top 10 show out of like the guys who are going to Michigan State, Kentucky, and like these boys. Like, you're talking about like this guy, this little 2-star stood out among these boys. These boys, like, look at these schools. These guys are, so, you know, I think we got a pretty good little diamond in the rough. I don't think he's going to be an amazing player. There's a reason why he didn't get here, but he plays well, you know. He knows how to play. So I don't know what I'm doing. All right, calling watch lists. Still want to, okay, I can waste money. Yeah, ooh, look at that symbol. Hell yeah. Brian Murray. Was I calling him Murphy, or I don't know. Brian Murray. If I was calling him Murphy, that'd be embarrassing. But let's go, man. It's gonna be a great player. So now we are done with recruiting. So let me go waste this money, and then let me look at the practice one more time, and then let's get into the games, man. Let's get into the games. That'll be the last half of this. Get into the transfer portal, and then we'll be good. And what am I doing? Sorry, guys. Sometimes I just have like mental, like, you know, when you're just like, you know what you're trying to do, but like things are just not computing right away. So I guess some of these guys went to South Carolina, Clemson, obviously. So UCF, random. Okay, strategy. So we were gonna try triangle. Let's just put it into Princeton, yeah. It's all about the same. So, oh, and one thing I needed to look at is my coach's assignment. Not that that really matters. Yeah, no, this is fine. I meant to look at the practice plan to make sure we're practicing enough. Let's practice a little bit more Princeton. We don't need to do that much on 2-3. Let's just do like 5% there. We can actually take this down. We're going to run a lot more man. I like that. Let's do 20%. Let's do like 15, 25. So we're doing a lot more motion. We should be really good at motion. Oh, this is some time in 5 out. Yeah, we want to be really good in motion. Maybe we can do like 30, 20. No, I like 35% actually. That was good. Get really good at motion. Okay. Then we're actually, what I'm going to do is like just learn like 2 decent sets. And then I'm going to lay off the zone a bit. I think 90% man. Okay, that works for me. Let's get through this practice, guys, and let's get into the games, all right? Let's get simming. Let's get simming. Once we know practice, we'll get into the depth chart. Or once we go through practice, we'll get into the depth chart, set it up really quick. I'm basically going to let the AI do it. Really don't care for these players. These aren't my players. I want Brian Murray, and I want my transfers. Guys are still getting cut, though. Brian Murray, this guy is the only guy. Brian Murray, he's the only one safe. A couple of the guards who were good, they're safe too. But other than that, it's chopping season, man. I'm ready to go crazy with the chop. I'm gonna chop a lot of players. So it took me an hour to get through all of that. I think I can get through recruiting a little bit quicker when I don't have to do the startup of everything. So yeah, let me know how you guys are liking it, if you guys have even watched this far. All right, let's just keep going. I guess episodes will be around 2 hours, an hour and a half to 2 hours, because getting through a season takes about an hour, and then recruiting usually takes about 30 to 40 minutes. But then it took me a long time to start up the save for you guys because I'm a new YouTuber, quote unquote, more just like recording my screen. But Weekly incident. Holy moly. Really, guys? Alright, Dan, shove this dude. Alright. We really got to call these guys. Alright, so let's call Dan Swift first and Brandon Thompson. That's the biggest names I see right now. Dan Swift and Brandon Thompson. These guys, man, just can't get along. Or just like, these guys just can't do their job. This is why we're a terrible basketball school. Okay, you know what? Just relax, man. Just pick it up. Alright, try harder. This is why, like, oh, I forgot. Yeah, less than 50. Yeah, and they've won 5 conference championships. Good for them. All right. You know what? I'm gonna give everyone a break on the rest of that. Just like quit slacking off. Let's go. Let's get into the games. I know you guys are just anxious to get into the games. Quit fighting each other in practice. Let's go. Actually, one thing I did want to check out is they have this new recruit rank screen for when you... please no more incidents. Okay, thank you. This right here, recruit ranks, this is interesting. When you click it, it shows you how you match up with other players. So my one player is worth almost 4 points. So that's a very, very good player that they think I got. So this will change as people get recruits. And this also doesn't take into account transfers, which I think it should, but they haven't programmed that, which I would see how it's hard. So, but that's cool that we're number 2. The only reason why we're not number 1 is because these guys are just signed 2 like garbage players. All right, 2 more practices and then we're in the regular season, guys. We'll see how this first team leaves me. Hopefully they don't get me fired. I don't think I'm going to get fired, but hopefully they don't leave me with a bad mark with the ADs and all that. Hopefully we can be respectable. I would be okay with going 500. Our out of conference is kind of brutal, but you got to make do with what you got. All right, we're not going to redshirt anybody. We're going to do this. We're going to let the AI do the depth chart and we're going to get through this season. Probably finish this episode at the end and then make another episode right away for tonight and then do 2 episodes for the night and do another one tomorrow. So hopefully I can become a little bit better at making these videos for you guys, but you got to start somewhere, right? That's how I figured I just record and just kind of see how it goes and upload it to YouTube, see how it goes. All right, let's look at the depth. Let's just let the AI suggest it. You know what? Couldn't have said it better myself. Just put the guys with the most stars in. Let's just kind of take a quick look at this right away, right? We got Jim Herring, pretty good passer. Going to be a solid player, I'd say, right? James Smith, solid. Hit that outside shot for us. He's going to shoot it. All right, do work. Same here with this dude. This dude is gonna shoot. Reggie Dooley, James Smith, Reggie Dooley, Jeffrey Franklin getting the boards. Dan Swift. All right. I mean, I have no expectation for this team. I have no idea if we're good or bad. One thing you can check is in the magazines here. While you can see the top 25 really quick, it's not going to include us, but it's kind of cool to see the schools. There's Duke, which is what we put as our quote-unquote dream job. You can look at the season previews. It's kind of cool just to see what the predictions were. We are in the MEAC. So Norfolk State. We are we are projected to finish 7th. 7 of 8th. The disrespect. I think we can do better than that. I think we can finish like 4th, right? Participation trophy. All right, guys, let's get into the games, right? Like, we got this set. We got our strategy set. I always love to double check. We got our strategy set. We'll go up to 45% now that we had practice. We're good here. Coaches are assigned, guys. It's right. It's time to get into some games. Let's get into some games. We got Western Michigan and we got 2 road games. Western Michigan and Jacksonville State. Yeah, doesn't look good. Let me double check the settings that I have here. Yeah, this should be how it is. Okay. All right, let's sim through this week. We'll go. I like to go week by week, so we'll go week by week. Can we beat Western Michigan on the road? What kind of team are we? Let's see how we can start this off. Okay, I didn't fast sim, but I don't do the 2D gameplay, so we will. Why isn't it fast simming? Let me. Oh, because it was checked box. Was that why? Let me uncheck it. There you go. And we lost by 12. James Smith put up some numbers, though. I mean, on the road, honestly, first game, it's tough. Winning on the road in this game is tough. In real life, it's tough. And this game is no different. Tough match. Why is it automatically? Give me 1 second, guys, because it usually should just sim through. Slow sim. On human games. Fast simulation. Slow simulation on human games only. That's why is it not fast sim only? Oh, default to simulating human games. There we go. My bad. All right, that's what I needed. All right, so I think. Yeah, okay, there it goes. So let's get through this week. So can we get another win? Or not another win. Now we can take another L though. On the Jesus, I'm all over the place, man. I don't know what I'm doing, but neither do we on a basketball court apparently. So we're really just here at South Carolina State trying to build our chops as a coach, right? We're going to try and get better through all our skills. And we're a journeyman, right? So we're a journeyman. We already know our background, Division II, great Division II coach, getting our chance at Division I, having to prove ourselves, having to learn the ropes the hard way, and maybe one day, 20 years down the road, we'll be holding the national championship trophy. But hey, we got a game at home here against Lafayette. Let's get a win for the Bulldogs, okay? Let's have a win at home at least. Come on. There we go. Okay, Dan Swift, James Smith, doing work. Let's go. That's what I like to see. Get the job done at home and then at least compete on the road in the games that you can compete in. Okay? Defend your home court. We can ball. You know? We gotta get used to balling with each other. I have no idea who these players are. They have no idea who I am. They were gifted me and I adopted them and we're just on the court together playing it out. That was a decent week. We had 3 games that week. You know? I'll take it, man. Lose to the road games, win the home game. That's not bad. Not bad at all. So we got Idaho, 2-0. Don't know if that really means anything, but let's go another week, man. Let's see if we can have another good week. Let's defend our home court. Let's have a good another week for the Bulldogs. Let's get this win at home and let's keep it competitive at Temple. Oh no, 1 point. Oh, that one hurts. Oh, that one's oh gosh. Oh, that could have been a buzzer beater. We missed the buzzer beater. Oh, and James Smith is injured. Oh, no. All right, let's take a look at that. Let me stop the simulation. Hopefully it's just some spasms or something, but, man, I guess we can take the look at that box score as well. So tough. Tough to lose a 1-point game. Always hurts your soul. Look at that Kentucky walloping the Zags. I'd like to end up at either of those schools. Traditional blue bloods. What happened? Oh, wait. At least nobody's fighting each other. Strain hamstring, you'll be alright, man. A little ibuprofen, a little stretch it. Let the athletic trainers take a look. You'll be alright. Let's just come to our schedule and take a look at that box score against Idaho really quick. Ooh, it's just close down the wire. I wish they would show you a play-by-play. That would be really cool if somewhere here you could go and see like the play-by-play, but it looks very close. I mean, it looks like we missed the last second shot or they hit a shot, something. That's a tight game. That's a tough one to swallow. 17 points off the bench here. This guy putting in work. Kirk Harrelson? Yeah, Franklin. It's all good. It's all good. Happens. Hurts, but gotta move on. I just want to see the pie chart really quick, the player impact. James Smith is definitely pretty impactful. 17. This boy's dropping 18 a night. Oh, he might transfer out because he's so good. That's the one thing with transfers when they do good. They're like, maybe we can go do something good. Hey, Jim Herring putting in work. I like that. Who else would be next? Dan Swift. Dan Swift's actually, oh yeah, 9 and 6. 9, 6. An assist there. It's pretty good. All right, let's get back to more games. More games. We saw the pie chart. We're an okay team, I guess. Let's finish the week. Nothing serious on the injury. Can we keep it competitive against Temple? I don't think we're supposed to be able to compete with a team like Temple. We're garbage. They're at least in a power conference, right? Temple's in AAC. I'd call that a power 7, right? Yeah, we lose. Not surprising, but it is what it is. So not a great week for the South Carolina State Bulldogs. Lose both our games that week, and doesn't get any easier. We have Wyoming and Texas Christian, TCU, on the road. Guys, this is a recipe to go 1 and 6. Hey, we just we gotta get through the season, right? I mean, we gotta get through the season. I mean, it's tough. We gotta pay our bills. These road games that we're taking on to TCU and Arkansas and all that, gotta pay the bills, Man's come. Rent man come knocking, you gotta pay rent. We're not gonna have a good year, guys. I'd be surprised if we win 10 games now. Honestly, if we can get to 10 wins, I'm gonna be a pretty happy dude, because that means we would do really good in conference. So we're gonna coach our butt off to try and get there, but let's go. Some another week, and then I'm gonna take a look at the stats real quick, just to take a look at the stats. I'm good. Come on, keep it close against Wyoming, guys. Come on. No. Dang, man. Our schedule sets us up to fail. Come on, AD. Give us something to work with. We can't beat Wyoming or TCU. Give us some sort of momentum. Well, it's not going to come here. So this is probably going to be another brutal week. All right, come on. Can we keep it close against No way we can keep it close. So, we're 1 and 5. Our schedule has not been favorable. I'm looking forward to next week, though. We have some 2 winnable home games that I would really like to take advantage of. Come on. We kept it within 12. Jim Herring, they played well. All right. Hey, we can bounce back. We got 3 winnable home games in a row. Got Colgate, we got St. Thomas, the new school, and Texas State. All at home. Man, if there's a way to try and bounce back our record, we need 2 of these victories here. Okay, we would love all 3, but we really need 2 of these, okay? We really need to beat the winless schools here. I know we're close to winless, but we need to prove ourselves, man. We haven't had a chance. All right, after this is done simulating, let's take a look at the stats. Let's take a look at the standings really quick, and then let's get some sims going. All right, so stats-wise, James Smith still balling out. Jim Herring doing really well. Kirk 8-4, pretty good. Everyone's pretty. This guy is only getting 19 minutes. He's playing a lot better than this dude, Dan Swift, actually. Jeremy Franklin. Take a look at that. Kirk Carls. Doesn't take into account defensive stuff either. Heh, these guys aren't my players. Just roll with the punches. I mean, we've had a tough schedule. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 road games, 2 home games. We're 1-6 on that. Lost 1 at home by 1 point. So now we get 1, 2. So we have 4 at home here, man. We need to take advantage of these 4 at home. Okay, let's send them to December 16th. We'll see how these 4 home games go. Come on. Let's have a good one against Colgate at home, guys. Come on, Bulldogs. Let's go. 17 points. We're that dudes. I understand they don't have a win, but like, gosh, you don't know how good a win feels when you're not winning. Excuse me. Man, that felt good. Can we get another? Can we go back to back? Can we beat St. Thomas? They're starting to stack up some W's now. It was bound to happen for them, but like, come on, let's rebound on this record. Got a Thursday night game. I don't know if it's a night game, but we got a Thursday game. St. Thomas at home. They're the St. Thomas Tommies, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go. Come on. Let's take care of business at our home court. This is our home court. Let's go. The Bulldogs taking care of business. What a great week for the Bulldogs there on a Thursday. So that's a great week. We go 2-0 at home. That's much needed confidence and for the team to get some wins. That's a great week. That's a great week going into the weekend here. Okay, let's have another one. So we had a great week there. Let's back it up. It's Saturday. We're going to have a great game Monday, and then we're going to have a great game on, Thursday? Thursday again. Another Monday-Thursday schedule coming up on Saturday. We're 3-6. We started off 1-6 on a really tough schedule. Man, I don't know how something with this game makes you invested, even though these aren't my players I recruited. Like, you want your team to do good, you know? Like, spending time to build this school, you know? Oh, no! That's a hard one to swallow to an 0-6 school. Come on, man. Just that up and downness of a squad. All right, come on. Let's bounce back. Let's at least get this one against Longwood on Thursday. Come on. Let's get this one. And we got a pretty tough away, not going to lie. DePaul is not that great, but they're better than us. And Arkansas should beat us with their bench. So, it's going to be tough. So that's why we really want this one at Longwood, man. Come on, let's bounce back. We really need a bounce back game. That's the bounce back game that I'm talking about. James Smith, Reggie Dooley, everybody going off. Man, I'm glad we're good enough to get some wins. Few and far come between during this Journeyman, but gosh, they feel good. Guys, if you are watching still an hour and 15 minutes into it, thank you so much and God bless you. I can't believe you guys have been watching, and it makes me happy if you would leave a comment or a like on the video to just show that you've watched. And if you want to see some more, I'm going to keep making more videos. Honestly, it's just kind of fun for me to record and play the game that I play on my own anyway. So, yeah, I enjoy sharing this. I'm going to upload this and then record another one tonight, and we'll see how those 2 episodes do. But I'm probably just going to keep on going with it because this is fun. All right, we're gonna lose these 3 away games. Honestly, let's get through December. Let's get into the finish this out of conference, see how it goes, and we'll start the in conference, get through this season, so that way we can start the transfer portal for the next season. Then we can start bringing in some of our own players that we recruit, see how they play, and see what we can do to this school. Gonna be hard to get hyped to try to beat DePaul in Arkansas and New Mexico. So, guys, I'm just gonna let it kind of be as it be. If we can pull an upset, we can pull an upset, but probably not gonna happen. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna be to DePaul probably, and they beat us easily. Hey, let's just keep a positive attitude, a good head on our shoulder. You know, I don't even know what I just said, but a good head on our shoulder is what I meant to say, and just get through this non-conference, and then we get to play our conference opponent, Incarnate Word. I was thinking about going to that school. It's a Texas school. I like playing schools in Texas because they have Texas has so much talent that a lot of it can flow down to the small schools like that. Arkansas coming up. That is a toughie. Yeah, that one is that one's pretty brutal. Well, we didn't expect to get any wins, you know, so. And now New Mexico, they're in the West Coast Conference, right? Wouldn't mind building up that school, but we got to earn our chops, right? We're Division II. We're learning, man, these Division I boys, they play basketball a little different than Division II, so our coach is adjusting. Our coaches are learning. Hey, this is our very first season as a Division I coach. We have no reputation. I think getting 10 wins would be pretty good. Let's go! We beat New Mexico on the road! Let's go! We're definitely going to take a look at that game. What a huge win on the road for the Bulldogs. That makes up for the Arkansas loss for sure and all the other losses. That's a huge win. Biggest win of the season. They might not be a great school, but they're damn better than us, you know. Dude, that school should wallop a school like us. On their home court. Proud of the boys. Proud of the boys and the effort that they put in on the road. Man, I'm gonna like this school. If this is the culture that they have here, just to be gritty and just go through the games, man, we can build something special here. What fight from my guys there. Go to the West Coast on New Mexico. Alright, let's take a look at that game really quick and then let's get through the schedule. Kind of see how we'll take a look at the standings and see how everyone's shaked up from our conference. I don't know what this school's called, Maryland Eastern Shore, but they're 11-4. They're pretty good. No, I mean, pretty good is relative, right? Like, but all right, let's take a look at the standings. Pretty average teams in this conference, besides a couple slightly above 500, and this Maryland Eastern Shore Hawks. Interesting team. Wow, holy moly, they are stacked. Good lord. Good lord, this team looks like they're gonna crush this conference. Gosh, hopefully we can build that one day here. But okay, let's take a look at that New Mexico game really quick. I want to see overtime. Wow. Nobody played amazingly. I think it's just an overall team effort. This guy off the bench, plus 15. Wow. James Smith, player of the game, just stuffing the stat board. Lead changes, 17 lead changes. Wow. Scored 19 in overtime. Wow. What a game. What a game. I want to take a look at their roster really quick, and then we'll continue on simming. So not great, right? I can see how they can get upset, but this guy shouldn't let anybody a one-star school beat him. So no excuses. Okay, let's get through another part of our schedule here, guys. So we got January here. We got one, two. So we got the first half of our schedule here, 8 games. Okay, so how many games are we playing? Oh wait, Incarnate Word is not a. This is still out of conference technically. So we play how many? All right, so let's get through January. So Incarnate Word, I thought they were part of our conference, but they're not. It starts at Howard. So let's get through January. We'll see where we're at. Get through February, and then we'll get through the rest of the tournament. Get us to the end of the season. Start the new episode at the transfer portal. I think that's a good place to go. So let's get to February. Big win. Big win to end out of conference, to add on to it. We're going to get through all of January. We're going to see how we do here. It'll be the first half. That's like the first half of the conference schedule. So, and then we'll get through February. Get through everything else, and we'll see how it all turns out. All right, so it has to finish out this week, and then it'll go to the next week where we start out of conference, Howard and the Maryland Eastern Shore Hawks for our first 2 games. Sorry if I like kind of phase out here, guys, but there's not much to say, you know, while you're just kind of waiting for the sim. You know, you hope your team does well, but you know, you just kind of go through the sim and just hope for the best. You know what? I think I'll actually pause the recording right here, guys, and I'll pick up at the end of January to kind of save some length on this, because we're almost an hour and a half in. I don't want this video to go too long. So like I said, we're going to get to the end of January. I'll do a kind of a pickup there. Then we'll get to the end of the season. We'll do a pickup there, and then we'll get to the next season. Like I said, this episode probably a little bit longer with all the introducing me as a YouTuber. Take a loss there on the road to Howard, but it's going to be a tough schedule. But introducing to me as a YouTuber, introducing my plans with this save. Like I said, Journeyman, start from scratch and role play this Division II Virginia-born coach and whatever we can, you know. And so I'm going to pause it here, guys, and we'll pick up at the end of January to save some length. But hopefully these videos will be a little bit more condensed and more planned out kind of when I get the hang of it. So I'll see you guys at the end of January. Alright, hey guys, welcome back. So we are just wrapping up January here, and it is not looking good, and we have a team incident. That's funny. We actually haven't had a team incident all that long, but as soon as I re-record, we have an incident. So we are 2-5, starting off conference play. Not ideal. We are a not good school. We are not, well, we good school. We are not a good basketball team. We have a long way to go, you know. So we will go through these emails, see what that incident was about. Really, oh, I guess we did have an incident. I wasn't paying attention. No. That's fine. These guys have been exchanging tweets, and then they're just going to keep exchanging tweets. Who are they again? James Smith and Brandon Thompson. Let's talk. Well, James Smith, I'm pretty sure, is one of our best players, so he's not going to get punished. James Smith. Yeah, that's not. But just like, can you chill for a second? Yeah, it's all good, man. As long as you're sorry. And can you chill too? No, you are the problem, man. You need to shape up. There you go. All right. Relax. So let's take a look at the standings really quick. We are, wow, second to last. Maybe the media prediction didn't know where we were. So we're 2-5 right now. Not a whole bunch of great teams in here. Not much to look at. Schedule wise, we got this big win on the road at home. They were like 12-4, I think. I wish I would show you their opponent's record, but some wins, tough losses at home, close win on the road, nice win on the road. Just tough sledding. 5 points within the #1 team in our conference. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna sim to the rest of the conference, and I will see you guys there. I'm gonna pause it just to keep the video reasonable length, and I'll see you guys at the end. Alright guys, welcome back. So we didn't have a great season, obviously. Kind of knew that. Every game was like such a disappointment, and we won some games. One thing I am proud of, at least we posted up 10 wins. We posted up double-digit wins. I would say that's pretty good for the first season, if we're being like trying to look on the bright side, right? We're 10-19 as a team. We're bad. It's my first year as a Division I coach. We got a lot to learn. We learned a lot. We got a good recruit. We know we're going to attack the transfer portal. Things will be all right. But we're not going to do good things this season. So let's just take a quick look at the standings. We finished second last. Wow. Delaware State, 12-2, playing really well, actually. Might earn their way into, they're going to have to win it all. Win our tournament, win our conference tournament to probably get in. Don't think they're going to get an at-large bid. Let's take a look at stats really quick. Not that it matters too much for these players. 15 points a game, though, from James Smith. Definitely like him. Definitely want to keep him around the program. But this is going to switch up a lot. Jim Herring, he's good as well. Doesn't really like a lot of us here. It's all good. This guy plays decent. You know, we'll see. I want to explore some options and see what we can get, you know, in the transfer portal. But that means I need some guys to transfer, or I'm going to have to cut some guys. And it is what it is. So, all right, guys, let's get through this conference tournament, see if we can do anything. Doubt it. We get Howard right away. What are we, the MEAC? Yes. So, okay, so they just line up the top 8. Well, there's only 8 of us, right? So, yep. So, okay, we get Howard. Guess we still have a chance. 3-point underdog. I don't believe that, but let's see. Can we pull off an upset? No. Oh, 4 points, man. So close. So there goes our season. We're not going to get invited to any postseason. 10-20. Disappointing. But it's expected, right? We're here for the off season and to see what we can do next season. And we're going to be here a couple years, right? It's going to take us about 4 or 5 years to get things going for our coach and rolling before we even think about another opportunity. We need to prove ourselves here first. So give us a couple years to do that. All right, let's see who wins this conference tournament, and then we'll see who goes to gets the automatic bid from our conference, and then we'll do the selection show, get to the end of it, and I think we're gonna wrap this episode up real soon, so that way I can start the next one, and we can watch each game individually with players that we actually care about, you know. So, all right, it is. I care about these players, but you know, it is the 4 and the 6 seed. This division is so random, but hey, somebody's got to go through, right? All right, so who's going from our conference? It's going to be Norfolk State, huh? Norfolk State wins the conference tournament, and they're going to go ahead and represent the MEAC. And they're going to represent the MEAC in the NCAAs. I don't know why that was so hard to get out, but that's what they're going to do. So that would be not their first conference champion. I don't think that is updated yet. Their second conference championship. Congratulations to the Spartans. I will see you guys. I will get through the rest of this sim and see you guys at the selection show. All right, guys. Here's a quick look at the top 25 in case any of you guys were interested in how the top 25 ended out. Wisconsin on top, Zags up there, Kentucky and Kansas rounded out by typical Blue Bloods. Nothing too shocking here. See you guys at the selection show. All right, guys, here we are at the selection show. I'm not going to go through this really slow. I'm going to go through it actually pretty quick because we're not in it, and we wanted to see just where Norfolk State ends up, and they're in the play-in game. So they're literally the 68th team in. So congrats to them. They get in a play-in. So let's kind of just go through these play-ins. Alabama, Birmingham, 25-8 play-in. Pretty good. California Baptist in from the WAC conference. Western Athletic. Wisconsin, number 1 seed. Yep. Zags. Wow, tough break for Wisconsin for Zags to be that. Sacred Heart. Just take a quick look at the teams. Alabama gets a 1 seed. North Carolina in there. Clemson. I'd love to take over Clemson. South Carolina kind of it would be like a good school to move up to. South Carolina kind of pathway. Kentucky gets a 1 seed. Ohio State, Texas. Let's just get through these, right? All right, guys, I'm going to get through the season. I mean, we really aren't in much. A couple of our players are in the. You know what? I guess we can keep you guys here for right now. Let's just go through it. See if what happens to Norfolk State. That's really what the big thing we're looking in our conference. Other than that, we'll really kind of get towards the end of the tournament and the end of the season here. Hey, Norfolk State, they made it in. They made it in to get slaughtered by a 1 seed, so congrats to them. All right, so here we go. Start of the tournament. They play Wisconsin. Let's take a look at the tournament overall, and boom, let's get to the second round. All right, play the other half of the bracket. And here we go. We got the 1 versus the 9 on both sides. 2 on the 7 both sides. Looks like Ohio upsets the 6 over here, and Maine, the 12, upsets the 5 seed. So a couple upsets going on. I could show you it in the bracket form later, but let's see. Let's get to the Sweet 16. Let's at least get to the Sweet 16 first, and then we can take a look. Not that none of this matters to us, but it's cool to get a national champion, right? Go the other side here. 1 versus 8s and 9s. Duke. Duke beats the 6, but come on, Duke being an underdog, come on, like, this is a joke, right? So let's play this. Okay, let's, I'll get to the Sweet 16 games here, and then we'll take a look at what happens. Alright, so let's take a look at the bracket. Not that we're in it, but it's fun, right? So we got the 1 and the 4. Makes sense, Maine with the upset. We saw that. Wow, Providence over Gonzaga. That is huge. That's going to allow Auburn a pretty good chance into the Elite 8. So, wow, big upset there. Slight upset, but Ohio coming out on top of Clemson. An 11 seed making the Sweet 16. Congrats for that program. That's huge for them. So, wow. Big upset. Everything else pretty normal. Duke is causing some things, you know. They're not a good team this year, but that's a storied program, you know. So, Duke an 11 seed making it to the Sweet 16. Kind of funny. It's Memphis. Memphis is upset UCLA, really, in the second round to come up here. Other than that, it's been pretty chalky. So let's go ahead and see how the Sweet 16 plays out to the Final Four. So we see the 11 seed end from North Carolina. Let's see what happens here. So we got the Elite 8. So Wisconsin over Providence. So Auburn lost to Providence. That's crazy. And then you got Alabama, North Carolina on that side. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's see what happens. So Alabama, you see, goes on as a number 1 seed. They will probably play. Who was the 1 seed on the other side? I wasn't sure. I can't remember. Okay, San Diego State is somehow in the Elite 8 as a 4. It's pretty good. That means they beat the 1. Wow. The 5 and the 6 in the Elite 8. That's pretty crazy. Let's see how all this played out. let's get to our Final Four and let's see how this plays out. So our Final Four. So in the Greensboro region, Wisconsin got through. Excuse me. Yeah. So Providence beat Auburn in an upset to get into the Elite Eight, but Wisconsin took care of business. Close game, though. Close game. Holy moly, close game. Alabama takes care of business, and they do the job against North Carolina. Close game. Wow. San Diego State upsets Kentucky in the Sweet 16. Wow, that's crazy. 1 point. That's crazy. And they go to beat Ohio State, too, so they beat the 1 and the 2, and they're in the Final Four. That's crazy. Wow. And here, Kansas. What is going on in this bracket? Kansas loses. Baylor loses. So you have the 5 and the 6 playing the Elite Eight. And Maryland makes it through. So you're... Whoa, complete opposite sides. You got the 1 seeds here. And you got the Cinderella stories here. What a crazy bracket, even though we're not involved. It's always interesting. Let's see how it plays out. Let's get our NITs, our CBIs, and our CIT winners too. You know, our not invited tournament champs, you know. All right, so it looks like St. Francis in New York won something. I'll take a look at that in a second. I like to honor those guys because we're going to try to win those tournaments too. So we got to respect those tournaments. So your NIT champion is Alcorn State. Michigan wins the CBI tournament. That's a yikes. In St. Francis, they won the CIT. So there you go. I will take a look at those very, very briefly. NIT, though they were a 1 seed. Congrats to them. Smoking the competition. Michigan. I don't know how. Maybe they should be calling me for a job, but I don't own it. CIT looked interesting. Okay, let's get to the Final Four. Let's see. Can we get a championship game? This is most likely already your championship game. The winner of this is probably going to win it all, but you never know. Maryland makes it in over San Diego State. I did not get to see the first game. Alabama beat Wisconsin by 4. Wow, that's pretty huge. So they stopped Wisconsin from winning it. So will it be Alabama to hang the first banner of our save? It will be. Alabama hangs their banner in the first sim of our save. And they etch their name into history as national champions. The first national champions of our save. So congrats to Alabama. I will quickly take a look and see. That should be Alabama's first national championship in program history. Don't believe they've won one in basketball, unlike the million they have in football. Yep, first national championship. Congrats to them. Alrighty, let's get to the awards, which we know we didn't win anything of. Obviously, Nate Oates, Alabama, a bunch of not us. Congrats to these All-Americans. I'm happy for them, but it's not us. So let's look at the MEAC. We probably have nothing. Delaware State, rightfully so, gets it. Hey, Freshman of the Year. Let's go. I'll take some hardware. I'll take some Freshman of the Year hardware. Jim Herring played really well. Hopefully he stays. Let's go. Does that get you first team? And James Smith, too. Man, James Smith and Jim Herring doing good work. Very nice, very nice. 2 pieces of hardware. I'll take it, man. Got to fill the hardware up somehow. I'll take Freshman of the Year. Put it in our trophy case. Start adding it up. We got Freshman of the Year. We got a first team all conference. We can ball here. We just need time. Let's give us some time. All right, so hour 45 minutes. So I'm gonna wrap this up soon, guys. We're gonna get through this, and once we get to the end of the season, I will end this, and then I'm going to start the next episode right away, so that way we can get into the transfers and you guys can have an episode 2 to watch. If you watched this far, you are an absolute legend. I do not know what to say. If you want to type #legend in the comments, that would be amazing that you have watched this far on my first YouTube video. That is probably so botched. I will do my best to make better videos from here on out, but thank you guys for sticking it out, and I can't wait to put some more content on this game out. I love this game. So, all right, job hirings I would usually take a look at, but where you got nothing to really look at. So, we failed. Yeah, maybe give us a more realistic expectation. Don't finish last. That's realistic. There we go. So we finished 10 and 20. Let's take a look at our stats as well. So our skills now are 48 and 34. Let's see what they were before. 48 and 30. So that went up. They went up 4 each. Scouting went up just a bit. Just went up 2. Recruiting 49 from 45, so it went up 4. And player development 15 to 19, pretty good. Still poor reputation, understandable. Let's get through the job hiring because we're not going to take another job. We'll just take a look. Yeah, Maine, Coastal Carolina. They're also South Carolina school. They are a 1 school. I feel like they are a little bit bigger technically, but it just wouldn't, to me, it wouldn't feel right to move to another. Like, we haven't earned that opportunity yet. No, we have not. Nobody would hire a 10 win and 20 loss coach. You know, we have to earn our stripes. So I believe after this, we're going to get the staff hiring. We're going to keep our staff, right? We're going to keep everyone on unless they leave. Hi, this dude signed his LOI. That's cool. So that's our guy. We finished pretty good, and the ranking still. I'm still excited to see what that guy brings. So staff, did anyone leave? Oh, I guess I didn't. I hate how it only signs them for a 1-year contract. I should have looked into that. Alright, so I guess we got to do the staff hiring. Dang it, I hate doing the staff hiring. Guys, I'm going to pause the video, do the staff hiring, and catch up with you guys. Alright, so I'm running a bid, guys, to see who we can get, and it looks like we got at least a couple. So I figured you guys actually might want to see how this kind of goes down, but it's not too bad. So we got our recruiter, we got a practice dude. Now I just need a scout. So all I do is get a second assistant. Scout. Actually, what did he say? Because I actually tried to go for this guy already. How much money does he want? He wants around closer to 35. How much are we at? Alright, I can give him something. Give him like 30. 30 seems reasonable. Alright, let's see if he takes that. And he does. We are done with this. So once this runs through, what's going to happen is we're going to try to get more budget. So staff hiring's done. Now we got the meeting in the board. We're going to try and get more budget. See what they say. They're probably going to tell us, hell no. You guys won 10 games. Why do you need more money? And I'm going to say, good point. I really appreciate you guys watching so far. All right, see what they say. Quest of 9. Yeah, I understand. All right, guys, I'm going to end the season right here. It's the end of the season. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. I'm going to get working on episode 2 so that way we can get some of this content uploaded. Hope you guys like the first season, and I hope you stay around. I'm going to continue out this stream and really, really build out this Journeyman save. So hope you guys enjoy, and stay tuned for the next one. Peace.